Once there was a very big monastery in a part of China where about 500 monks lived. All of them were practicing to know themselves under the guidance of their guru. One day a boy came to that monastery to become a disciple. He said to the master, "Master, I want to know myself. I am searching for the truth. I want to find out what the truth is." The master looked at him and said, "If you want to know the truth, then you will have to put your whole life at stake. It may take your whole life to know the truth, and even then there is no guarantee that you will find the truth in this lifetime or not. Are you ready for this?" The disciple said, "Master, I have not come here to turn back. I am ready for this." The guru said, "If that is the case, then do one thing. There are 500 monks in this monastery. You pound rice for them. Just keep pounding rice from morning till evening. When you get tired, go to sleep, and then get up the next morning and start pounding rice. Do nothing else apart from this. Don't think about anything else. Just keep walking on this path, and don't come to me again. I will come to you myself when needed." The boy started pounding rice following the guru's orders. There were 500 disciples in that monastery. All of them needed food from time to time. So he would wake up very early in the morning and keep pounding rice till late at night. When he got tired, he would sleep in the same room where he was pounding rice. He would not talk to anyone, and no one would come to talk to him. He kept pounding rice for a few months. Old thoughts kept coming in his mind, but when those thoughts did not find any new topic, they vanished on their own. Slowly, the thoughts in his mind started decreasing. After some years, he even forgot his name. He always remained silent and kept pounding rice in a thoughtless state. He had neither meditated nor had he ever used any weapon. The rest of the disciples of the monastery considered him a fool. 12 years passed doing this. After 12 years, one day the master announced that now my last time is coming, and I have to choose my successor who will be the head of this monastery after me. Therefore, any of my disciples who feels that he has got self-realization and has known himself should come near my door at night and write a few lines on this wall which contains all the experiences of his life." Many disciples thought of doing this. One of the main disciples of the monastery went there and wrote a few lines. He had a lot of knowledge of Buddhist scriptures. All the disciples felt that he could become the successor of this monastery. He had written that I am like a mirror on which the thoughts and desires are reflected. Dust gets accumulated, and meditation is for removing this dust. The one whose dust is removed, and the mirror of the mind becomes clean, he attains salvation. The next morning, when the master woke up and saw these lines, he got very angry and said that this idiot has written all this garbage on my wall. The disciple who had written this remained silent, although the lines he had written were full of knowledge, but it was all bookish knowledge. The disciple was very clever. He wrote the lines but did not sign his name because he himself was not sure whether it was correct or not, because he had not got self-realization. The guru completely rejected these lines, and everyone was surprised to see this. This incident became a topic of discussion in the entire monastery. While talking on this topic, 2 disciples passed by the disciple who had come here 12 years ago and used to pound rice day and night. He laughed softly after listening to the discussion of both of them. Both the disciples asked him, "Why are you laughing?" This rice pounder was a very insignificant monk in their eyes. No one had ever seen him meditating or reading any scriptures. Everyone considered him a fool who did not know how to pound rice. There were many great scholars in that monastery, but the rice pounder did not care about anyone. So both the disciples were surprised to see him smiling. They then asked him, "Why did you laugh?" He replied, "I laughed because, Master, you are right. All these lines are garbage. These lines have no value." The 2 disciples were shocked. They asked him, "Can you write some lines that will be better than this?" The rice grinder replied, No, because I am illiterate. But yes, I can say some lines, and if you can write those lines, then I am ready to go with you." The two disciples said okay. They went to the master's room, and the rice grinder said some lines, and the other disciple wrote it on the wall, and below those lines, the rice grinder wrote. They thought that the master will get angry. Even on this, the lines he had asked to write were very amazing, and those lines were, "The mind is just an illusion. Neither there is mind, nor there is any mirror of mind. And when there is no mind, then where will the dust settle? The one who knows this has known the truth." When the master showed these lines, he got up at midnight and went to the rice grinder he was sleeping. The master woke him up and said, "Take this, my stick and my clothes from today, you will take it. You are my successor. But leave this monastery right now and go away, because there are many scholars in this monastery who consider themselves superior to you. They will kill you, because they cannot tolerate the fact that a simple rice pounder turned out to be more learned than them. You have acquired all the knowledge that I have, and you have acquired it only by pounding rice, and I know that wherever you go, people will start coming to you, because when a flower blooms, its fragrance starts spreading everywhere." He touched the feet of his guru and went away from there at night. If we look at our life, we will find that many people think that meditation can be done only by sitting in one place and closing the eyes. But in reality, it is not so. Meditation can be done while walking or while doing some work. In fact, meditation means that whatever work you are doing, do it with such intensity that you do not even care about your body. Just like the rice grinder who got so engrossed in pounding rice that he did not care about himself. While pounding rice, he attained self-realization. Similarly, Zen means to live in the present all the time and not think about anything, because the mind exists only as long as there are thoughts. When there are no thoughts, the mind will also disappear, and when there is no mind, only then will you be able to know yourself well. In fact, we do not need to do any other sadhana to know our true nature. Whatever we are doing, we just need to get completely lost in it. Get so absorbed in your work that your work itself becomes meditation. Thank you.